YouTube is going to online. This meeting is being live streamed. Okay, got it. YouTube is going to online. Okay, YouTube is online.
Okay. So Facebook.
Okay, go online now. Thank you, Akid. Okay. See you later.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Bye. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on YouTube. Tonight, YouTube has got no problem. What a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Okay, you know, we have been MIA from YouTube for a long time because it just couldn't broadcast. And for those of you over at Facebook, welcome back to this Tuesday, 8th of June. Tonight, we shall tear apart the stock market and look for lobang, just like what we have been doing for all this time, not all the time, all this time. Okay, so we wait for more people to come in and then we can start. Hello, Bernard, Doreen, hi everybody. Hope you have taken your dinner already. So let's see. What is this? How do I see all these statistics? View more video detail. I don't want to hide. Oops. Why this one is like that? Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like I have to get out of this and okay, just give me one moment. Okay, should be this one. This one should be the better one. Yeah. Ayo, what is this? Well, Facebook really got a lot of pattern. Now it shows this one to block my space. Okay lah, I think I'll make do with it. So this is just a little bit of things I can see. Okay, own self like own self first. Ayo, unfollow. What's this? Change live video. Okay, what is this? No. Oh, this one is very 左顶的 this one. 好好的，干嘛他们去搞这个东西出来，烦死人了。Okay, so we have got 150 of you online right now with me. Just wait for a couple of more minutes before we continue our presentation tonight. Okay, so as usual, we'll look for the Singapore stocks that of interest and what has happened in the market over the past 1 week. Are there money to be made? And which are the pop guy stock that has been coming down? Everybody can hear me loud and clear, right? I forgot to warm up the microphone just now. Hopefully it works. 弟弟听得到吗？弟弟，清不清楚？阿 Kate, I hope it's fine. Okay, 晚上9点整 ，Market Jane, wait for July. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, good evening, everybody. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so tonight, what shall we talk about and where should we start from? Okay, so these are the list of stocks. Okay, so for member, you all know what to do, right? Always sort by the rank. Okay, we want to focus on the best counters. Oops, we want to focus on the best counters. Okay, and then we look at the chart. So let's go to the price chart first. Now, first stock, Costco. Today talk Costco and GK. Hey, cannot, you cannot say like that. Like that, it's very evil. Must hide your comment. Okay, first stock. Who want to draw first blood? I talk about your stock first. As usual, I talk about your stock first. Then later, I will talk about my stock. Okay, what are the stocks I'm looking at? And then we'll look at the results over here. What are the good lobangs for tomorrow? 好不好? So first stock, who want to draw the first blood? AEM, right? AEM, semiconductor stock. Every week we have people asking about semiconductor stock. Okay, so this is AEM. Let's take a look at AEM chart. Okay, AEM. Now, this is my earnings. Okay, so the fundamentals. Now, when we look at a stock chart, right? Okay, I will know. This is the stock chart. This is the fundamentals. Fundamentals is telling me what the stock, how is the stock performing financially? Is it making money or not? Is it profitable or not? So this is the right hand side, okay? And this is the chart. So first of all, we need to understand what is AEM. I have mentioned AEM a lot of times, so I believe most of you would have known what is AEM doing. Yes, you're right, industry, semiconductors, and the health check is good. Okay, and you see the TTM and the quarterly. Okay, the last quarter, there was a dip in earnings, disappointedly, and it was punished. Okay, it was punished by the stock market. And now the stock price tries to rally up. This rally is consistent with a lot of technology stock listed in Singapore Exchange as well as Wall Street Nasdaq. Also, this is a bounce. So the bets here is, will Q1 2021, first half 2021, report better earnings than second half 2020? Okay, with the chip shortage in mind. So as of now, we do not have enough information to make a smart guess. Okay, the only ones that reported better earnings in terms of semiconductor industry is the Franken. I remember Franken very clearly, and ISDM. Okay, these two is on my radar, so therefore I know about them. AEM wise, it has disappointed. So let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so I want to look at the bigger time frame first. I go to the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, I still have this, what do you call this? Okay, this is called a rising wedge, okay, or you can call it, okay, there are names to it. Some of them may call it the pennant pattern, the flag pattern, or bear flag, bear pennant, or whatever it is. To me, the psychology behind the pattern is more important. Okay, this is bouncing after the sharp sell down. So usually it is safer, right, for the stock to test the selling one more time and see if there is any more enthusiastic seller. What do I mean by enthusiastic seller? It means that the stock will be driven much lower, okay, and then go lower than this low, 330. Now then we know that, wow, sellers are still very xiong, so we don't want to touch. Okay, so as of now, not enough evidence. Last week candle is not a very good pattern, a long upper tail telling us that there are sellers inside the stock. So let's take a look at the daily chart. Okay, daily chart, you can see this is the selling candle, and now it is floating down lower and lower on lower volume. Now, this is the kind of pattern I am wary of because it can continue to drag lower. Okay, so what I typically would want to see is the return of the buyer. The return of the buyer. So once I see the return of the buyer, then at least I know this stock is safe. As of now, is this stock safe? I am not very sure. Okay, because it has been coming down, floating lower and lower. So if you want to know whether AEM can still go up or not, then you check the brothers, UMS, Franken, and see how are they looking. Usually they move together, but I must stress again, the earnings of AEM last Q dropped. Okay, so nobody asked about UMS, so I don't talk about UMS. I talk about your stock. Okay, Excel Point Technology and Singapore Strength Index. I forgot about Singapore Strength Index. Okay, so this is the UMS Singapore stock. Okay, let's talk about the Singapore Strength Index. 来了. 1 week ago, when you are here, it was the first day. Okay, first day, last Tuesday was the first day we pierced above the green zone. It's telling us that more than 80% of the stocks are trending up. Okay, now that this is not a very good time for people who hasn't got a single position in the market. It is more ideal, guys. It is more ideal if you are able to pick up stocks on the way up, and then this is where you ride the trend. Because most of the stocks are like that, too high to buy. Like DBS, $30, how to buy? Why $25 don't buy, $30 want to buy? You know what I mean? So this is, a lot of stocks are trending higher, and which also means that anytime they will have a correction or a pullback. Now, if you didn't have your average price at the low, you try to buy right now, right? You're buying at the high. So the next thing that happened, right, when the stock price pull back, those people who buy at the low has the option to lock in profit. But for you, if you buy at the high, you will be stuck. Okay, you'll be stuck at the high, and you hope that the next wave of upward movement of the stock market will come and will come to rescue you lah, in terms of break even. Okay, so therefore right now, if you have position, you ride your trend. If you don't have position, you be careful. Don't anyhow buy. Don't chase after those high flying stocks. Okay, so that is the state of the strength index now. So once you are in this green zone, okay, the last time you was in this green zone, it stretches for about 1 month, about 1 month. So a good solid 1 month of gains in the market. This is better. November all the way to February. So this 1 to 3 months. Okay, 3 months of goodness. This is also 2 months. After that, it corrected. Okay, let me show you. 2 months, it corrected before it continued for another 1 month, or before it guided in 2020. Not guided lah. Actually, it was consolidating because I was having some stocks in July, August, September. So I saw my portfolio swing up and down, not going anywhere. Also, before it consolidated. So what I'm trying to say is, it will not, okay, it will not forever go green all the way in June, July, August, September, October, until rest of the year. A lot of novice investors hope that it will happen, but guess what? Rarely it happens. Okay, so therefore, 1 month, 2 months, be careful already. So right now we are still early lah, just 1 week. Also, I hope everybody can make money over the next 3 weeks before the next pullback correction comes. Okay, so that is the Singapore Strength Index. So let us now talk about stocks. Singtel, Jin Kang. Okay, Jin Kang先生, we talk about Singtel. So you all don't need to whack the comment field because I'm not going to scroll up. No? Okay, I'm not going to scroll up. I'm just going to read the latest stock here. So your timing must be perfect. Maybe what you want to do is you hook your stock right here. Okay, and then when I finish talking, right, you immediately enter. Okay, wow, enter. Then I will get it. Okay, so right now we talk about Singtel. Okay, so Singtel, my insights on Singtel. Okay, it has broken my uptrend line. This line has been drawn there for quite some time, so therefore we were expecting it to climb back up. It didn't climb back up, it go down, retest, support broken, turn resistant. Understand? This is a support. You can see this trend line is a support. Supported 1 time, 2 time, 3rd time, break. Okay, and then bounce and retest as a resistance. So once support broken, it will turn into a resistance, and it is resisted. So therefore, it is not a good news. It's not good news. Now, if you talk about Dow theory means a series of higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low that will determine the trend. What you're looking at Singtel right now is lower high. And I remember the earnings is super cui. The earnings was horrible. Okay, the earnings was horrible. So therefore, in terms like as an investor, myself, trader, when even for trading, I look for profitable companies. Okay, I have stopped trading unprofitable company for fear of getting stuck. So Singtel looks like it's going to stuck a lot of people if it continue to lose money. I didn't read into detail why it lost money. Is it a one time? But from the news headline, seems like it is not. Okay, it is something like SPH. Now today's Singtel broadband fiber to cut to Taiji suspended, right? A lot of people cannot get online, right? Or KPKB, right? Also, 祸不单行 Chinese 我们叫祸不单行. When the company announces poor earnings, 不要跟他玩了啦. Don't go against the trend. Okay, what trend? I'm not talking about stock trend. I'm talking about earnings. I'm talking about right hand side. To me, whether a company make money or not is more important to me than the chart. Okay, although you see I talk a lot about candle and whatnot, that one is to time my entry into the stock. But I am more interested in the business. If the business is good, guys, if the business is good on the right hand side, the stock chart will take care of itself. It will pergi jalan up. Okay, it will go up. Let me show you. My favorite, Union Gas. Okay, can you see? Can you see the earnings trend of this company, cute company called Union Gas? And you take a look at the stock chart. 是不是 the stock chart take care of itself? If the company is making money, earnings are okay. Now this is the one of the secret of investment. Okay, it took me quite some years to figure out. So those of you who are still in and out of the stock market, making your broker very rich, right? And still you yourself is not making money. Listen up carefully. Okay. When a company is making money, okay, earnings is growing, the stock chart price will have to go up. This is very logical. Let me explain to you. If the company makes more and more money every quarter, it means that the valuation of the company is higher. So valuation reflected in what? Reflected in share price law. So therefore, if the company valuation is improving because it's making money quarter over quarter, share price go up lah. Very, very simple logic, but a lot of people do not see this, and including myself during the early time. MACD lah, stochastic lah, MA lah, Fibonacci, very fascinating. Wow, hopefully every day in and out of the market can make money, but the stock lah, what stock to buy, very important. Understand not? If you understand, give me a like. Everybody, give me a like if you understand what I'm saying. What the company does, how it's earning is more important than the chart. It will take care of the chart. Okay, while I wait for your likes, I'm going to show you another one called iFast. 是不是？我没有骗你的，你看，是不是？是不是？是不是啊？哦，没有骗你哦。Okay, so therefore, first step, what stock to buy? You better look at profitable company. Okay, better look at profitable company. Then you try your best to buy at the better price. You try your best to buy the better price. Now, let me give you one more example lah. Let me give you an example. Now, iFast is making money profitable company but you also don't want to buy here, right? You buy here, okay, now you are rescued lah. You buy here, the bloody stock from February go down, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, until June, then you see profit. What you want, smart, is to buy at the orange line. Can you see my orange line? You buy at the orange line, so that after you buy, immediately you swing into profit. Then you know that heng sit on profit already. Just like you buy property. Okay, you want to buy under value, That means immediately after you buy, you know that the market selling price is higher than your transacted price. So that you have this cushion, this margin to play with. So that is the same concept over here. That is why we use chart. Okay, but firstly, the company is more important. Okay, so 讲完了，来 next talk. So just now I was talking about Singtel, right? So Singtel, you asked me, right? Because of the earnings is down, I will not touch it anymore. Even if the dividend is still giving, even though it's still giving its dividend, but to me, if you're not making money, okay, your earnings start to decline, your dividend come from where? Come from your cash reserve. If you come from your cash reserve, then you'll be like SPH. Now it will still continue to give, but 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, you will cut dividend. By the time I realized, shit, you cut dividend, the share price is going to go even lower. So therefore, what for? Lose capital and get dividend. Doesn't make sense to me. The mathematics doesn't add up. Okay, doesn't add up. Okay, like Sinostar. Wow. I see a lot of you hook Sinostar. Wow, flood me with Sinostar. Okay, Sinostar, very simple. I know some of you are members here, so you ask about Sinostar, right? Very, very simple. Very simple. Take a look at this. Do you see BIC? Do you still see BIC? Okay. If you still see BIC, give me a yes. Give me a yes. Comment yes if you do still see BIC. Can you see BIC? YouTube participant, you all can hit the like button also. Only 8 likes, 122 of you, only 8 likes. More likes, please, more likes. Hit the like button, the like button. I like this. Hit the like button. 多漂亮 多漂亮 ，Thank you very much. Yes, right. If you see BIC, that means you know that there's nothing to worry about, lor. This is just a normal pullback to shake out the contra players over here. Okay, so this is the daily time frame. Now we take a look at the weekly chart. Now, weekly chart, as you can see, this week, this is Monday, Tuesday, right? It is still a black candle. Tapi the volume remain low. So we have got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So long you don't pull a long face down with an increasing volume, then it's still fine. Okay, we may be a bit too early in Sino Star Pack, but I will not be too kanchong. I will not be too kanchong because it is still doing what it's doing, pulling back with low volume. So following the BIC concept, it is still in play. Okay, Sino Tech, it is still in play. Okay, now for those of you who do not know BIC, if you don't know BIC, please raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay, how to raise hand? Yes. How to raise hand? Raise hand means comment me. If you do not know BIC, comment me, ME. LHN 是上个礼拜的股如果没有记错 ，LHN。Okay, I'll use LHN to explain to you. Then you realize you don't need any indicators. One look at this chart, you know that it is BIC. Alicia, you 不懂BIC? You look like a member leh. Is it member? Oh, 不是sorry. Right, BIC. How many of you do not know BIC? Comment me. If I see sufficient enough me, then I will repeat. Elaine, okay, Will Tan, Roger Roy. 全部都会其他的都会SG Tiger, say buyer in control, 海浪 buyer in control. BIC means buyer in control. Can click yes or no one? Buyer in control. Okay, like Jack Tan, 乱来Jack Tan. Jack Tan is a member, Bernard Cheng also all naughty Okay, like what is BIC? Now it's very important. I'm going to take LHN as an example to explain to you. Okay, so that you understand. Okay, guys, take a look at this. LHN. 现在9点20分上课了 ，OK， 上课了。So when you look at LHN, don't ask me don't ask me tomorrow can buy or not. Okay, it is too late to answer this question. Okay, I know a lot of people will say, 明天还会再上吗？明天要卖吗？还有什么？明天可以买吗？ All these three questions is no longer relevant because already two long white candle going up. Very, very high risk. So what we want to know is, before it goes up, is there any clue telling us that it is going to go up? This segment will give you the value, okay, for you to prepare for the next trade. So let's see. I'm going to zoom in from here all the way to this small little candle over here. Okay, so when you look at this time frame, this chart, you need to answer this question. Do you see BIC? Now, what is BIC? BIC is what a lot of participants is talking about at the comments field. It's called buyer in control. Okay, that means you are saying buyer in control of this stock. Now, what do I mean by buying control? It means that there are more buying than selling in this stock. Okay, so when you take a look at the stock chart, there is white and black candles on top. There is red and green transaction volume bar below. Okay, now my way of reading chart, let me teach you a very, very quick and fast way. Okay, which is you take a look at the volume spike. Now, can you see this is called low volume? This is called high volume. High volume. Also quite high volume. This is low volume, high volume. Okay, so the question is, whenever a stock has got high volume, can you see that it is white candle in this stock LHN? Then on the way down, you can see that from here, right? Selling. Now these two definitely very bearish, high volume selling. But guess what? After two candles of high volume selling, the stock price didn't go down, It didn't go down. Pay attention to this. It didn't go down. Okay. Then it started to trade sideways. Trade sideways with low volume is telling us that this stock has got no people interested to sell the stock. You understand? Okay. So it can continue to drag lower. But the key thing here is you want to see the return of the buyer. Okay, you want to see the return of the buyer. Okay, so that this chart will remain as a BIC. I repeat again, these two long black candle is telling you that this chart has turned bearish, okay, and it should come down. You see, if you see a chart bearish, it should come down, but it doesn't come down. In Hokkien, 卖落就是爱起，知唔知？卖落就是爱起。Similarly, when you talk about uptrending stock, 卖起就是爱落。So be careful. This is the 口诀 for you to survive in the stock market. Okay, so this is two long black candle. It should go down, crash down, but it never crashed down. It trades sideways with lower volume. So at this stage, we know that bull seller already, the stock bull seller already. So we're waiting for the buyer to come in. So over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we still do not know what's going on. Okay, we will still not know what is going on. I wouldn't dare to buy a stock just because of this, buy at the support. This is suicide to me. Suicide. I've seen so many stocks just pop, crash, go down. Okay, so what we want is to see this kind of action coming in. You see, if this stock were to go down, it will go down already, am I right? It will go down. This is the perfect reason to go down. It would have already gone down, but instead, the next high volume day, the stock is trying to trade higher. It's telling you that the buyers are stepping back into the stock. Okay, and that is where suddenly the next day volume dry up. You know that, wow, this stock buyers are back in control. These two candles doesn't kill it. Okay, and now buyers step back in. You see very small volume in selling. You wait for what we call the akan datang. See, selling again, low volume. Can you see? Compared to this, low volume. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is where selling picks up. Okay, selling picks up strength. Now, when you see selling picks up strength, what do you expect? It to go down, am I right? But next day, it never continue to go down. So you see, if you read the chart like this, candle by candle, paying attention to the transaction volume, you will be able to tell what the hell is the stock doing. What the hell is the stock doing? Okay, now, let me pull up one indicator for you. A lot of people like to use indicator. I also like to use indicator last time. Now, MACD. Now here, this one pointing down all the way. It's telling you don't buy. Correct now. If you understand MACD, this is telling you cannot buy because the blue line is below the red line. There is a bearish crossover. So when can you buy? You buy only at the bullish crossover. Bullish crossover. Yesterday already go up so much. Bullish also haven't crossed over. It only crossed over today. You tomorrow buy. You tomorrow buy because MACD crossover. Understand or not? Indicator is lagging, but if you study the candle with the volume, you will understand that this stock has got no seller. This stock has got no seller. 卖落就是爱 key 就是这么简单。大家明白吗？ Understand or not? If understand, 给我一个鼓掌。怎么给鼓掌呢？就是这样。我喜欢看到笑脸。Give me a haha if you understand this LHN story, how to see BIC. Now, when you first apply this method of analyzing, it is not easy. Okay, it is not easy because you will not get used to reading the chart like this. But 万事起头难，只要你不要放弃you continue to try to read, you will learn and understand how to read the candle together with the transaction volume. Thank you very much for the like and the haha. Very good, very good. Everybody understand. Okay, so together, you and me, our job for the next half an hour, right, is to understand and look for BIC chart. Where? From my results over here. This is 8th of June, which is the last trading day's result. So we're going to look together and look for BIC chart and hunt for the next LHN. Now, BIC chart, right, can appear in many different types of pattern and forms. So it will not appear exactly like LHN. Now, a lot of people, when they start trading, right, okay, including myself, last time, I always go into the stock market, believing in that is a very simple method. So just step 1, 2, 3, 4, buy, Step 1, 2, 3, 4, sell. Bola, no such thing. Understand or not? No such thing. What you want to do is to understand, 摸清楚那只股的底. You understand that stock, business, industry, is it in play? Then you look for the BIC, telling you that the stock buyer are in control. You wait for the volume trigger before you buy the stock. This method has served me well. So let us go through this stock and hunt for the BIC. Okay, 来 first stock APAC Realty. Okay, 大家一起来啊 How many of you? 370加158 530啊 520 Okay, so 520 of you. Let's do this together. APAC Realty first stock. Now you see, if you start to read the chart from here, 有点无聊啦. Why? Because this has happened already, ma. Also, what you want to know is what happened here. Do you still see BIC or not? Okay, so right here. Okay, right here. Now let's see. Do you still see BIC in this chart or not? Oh, the buyers here, have they gotten out of the stock or not? BIC. Right? Give me some of your comment. Let's do this together. 一起搞比较有意思，不要等我的答案，等我的答案很险。Karin say yes. Yes. Wow, many people say BIC, APAC Realty. Yes, you are right. Everybody, you are right. Okay, so first step, BIC. Now, second step, APAC Realty. Let's take a look at the earnings. Earnings, okay. You can see the operating income, EPS, everything is going up. Now, if you do not understand what is operating income, what is EPS, how to see earnings, you need help. Okay, you need help. 最起码这个是那个公司有没有赚钱，你要看到的free cash flow if you see increasing is also good news. Okay, so this is telling us that APAC Realty a 3-star stock 3-star stock means that I have already I have a formula that already run through the logic of scanning the earnings. So if the earning is strong, right, it will have more star. You have 4-star, 3-star. 2-star, 1-star. If the earning is showing you 0, if the stock ranking is 0, it's telling you that this stock haven't made money yet. Okay, so this makes it very simple to look for good company. So you can start from all the 4-star to 3-star first, then 有空才看一下一颗星的。就是这么简单。来 APAC Realty, where are the BIC candle? Now, this is selling, okay, now this is selling, so it is not white candle, Now, but this in itself is telling us that the sellers over here has been absorbed. Okay, you see, for every piece of share, okay, someone sells, someone must buy. So if there is high volume, you see black candle, it means that selling has taken place. But how do we know that the selling is well absorbed? The next few candle will tell us. So you can see the next candle, volume comes in, white candle. Instead of going down immediately next day, it goes up instead. Then when it encounters 3 selling days, 1, 2, 3 selling days, you can see the transaction volume. So obvious. Lower and lower. Nobody interested to sell. So at the next time when the volume comes in, volume comes in, white candle is telling you the buyer step back in and fly away. Okay, so this was the best time to buy. But if you never buy, never mind. Let's take a look at whether can we still buy or not. So when it comes to this candle, okay, it's going up with high volume, buyers strongly in control. This is where I've got question mark already. Okay, because if such a high volume doesn't come, the stock doesn't go up, right? It means that it has matched with seller. Okay, high volume never go higher. That means it matches with seller, and you can see the candle has got long upper tail, long lower tail, encounter selling. So how do we know the selling is absorbed? The stock never go down, but this stock continue to go down for 3 days. How is the volume looking like? Okay, it is not high, but I will not say this is low because APAC Realty volume, right? You see, this is the normal volume. So this compared to this, because there's so much buying over here, is considered high to me. Also, we have to watch out. And then the next time high volume comes in, the stock is trading up higher. Okay, higher. Tapi there is this long upper tail which we don't like lah, but it is still trading higher. Now, next candle, selling. Okay, now I wish this candle volume is much lower. Okay, you guys, you see, this do, re, mi, fa. Do, re, mi, fa. Black candle. If only their volume is so low, no, it is this kind of level so low, then it will make it, it will make the BIC even more obvious. You understand? Understand? 给个赞, 给个赞. If you understand, give me a like. It's very important you understand what I'm talking about. Because some of you may be new to this method. Okay, so it is very important, right? Okay, so if it give us very, very low volume, it is more obvious. So this one to me is not very, very obvious, but still BIC. Okay, so this is the daily chart. Next time frame, weekly chart, important. Now, once you go to the weekly chart, right, you know that, wow, last week is a selling week candle. You see the volume so high, black candle, can you see? So this week, at best, okay, at best is it gives us a lower volume, small candle. It's telling us that it is consolidating because this can suddenly become a long black candle, okay, with increasing volume. So the weekly chart of APAC Realty is not the strongest, okay, it is not the strongest. So therefore, there is risk in buying APAC Realty if you just base on the daily chart. Okay, now next, the PIP stable. So it's now doing 645, PIP stable 10, 20, 30, above my 30% projection already. So what my PIP stable is telling me in terms of earning is, if APAC Realty failed to report more than 30% growth in the EPS in first half 2021, it needs to be more than 30%. Otherwise, it shouldn't be trading at 645. It's worth only at 57 cents. Okay, so if you are buying the breakout at 655, now a lot of novice, right, will buy breakout at 655, totally ignoring where the fundamentals are. Okay, so now you think about it. First half 2021, is it possible to achieve 30% growth? Okay, my answer is yes. Wow, surprise, 讲到这样多，好像讲到很不好，这样 suddenly I say the earnings yes. Why? Because the first 3 months, it is well known that first quarter there is a record high transaction volume in the property market. Resale PCs are going up, resale HDB going up. So, and we have the one of the most transaction in terms of $1 million HDB. All these are commission. Okay, Singapore mostly either ERA or PropNex. Okay, your neighborhood agent. So there is a chance that they should be able to clock more than 30% in terms of their earnings growth in first half 2021. So therefore, it makes it that, okay, so maybe the 30%, it can achieve more than 30%. So therefore, if the chart continues to show BIC and has a favorable VT, volume trigger on APAC Realty, it could be a good trick to take. Okay, so that is the prognosis of APAC Realty. A very complete analysis on APAC Realty. Okay, so I hope everybody understand. You see, it is not just understanding the chart, BIC hood tomorrow. No, you need to come here and use your brains to think. Real estate. So Lawrence Wong is no longer the MND, right? I also don't know who's the MND now. Will there be cooling measure? I think they are very busy with COVID to meddle with the cooling measure. Also, as of now, no cooling measure being mentioned. Ah Heng also might走了, so I forgot. I don't know who is responsible for the cooling measure now. Okay, so therefore, earnings wise, as you can see just now, I went through with you, likely 30% shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that's for ERA, APAC Realty. What about its brother, PropNex? What about the brother, PropNex? Hey, PropNex, can you see BIC? Can you see BIC? I think can see lah, right? I don't want to ask you obvious questions. So now everybody can see BIC, right? for PropNex. So the next thing to do is to find the best timing to buy PropNex. Now, business-wise, if you like ERA, you will love PropNex or because the earnings is super. And you know, they sold the Eden, they sold the Eden, the property at this what do you call it, Record Road, Orchard there. Of the whole building, 20 units, buy by one Chinese seller, China seller. So that agent that sold to the Chinese agent, to the Chinese buyer is from PropNex, or from PropNex. So imagine how much commission PropNex made from that project alone. Okay, so therefore PropNex earnings is stronger than ERA. So keep a watch out. So maybe, okay, maybe this BIC chart can continue. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. A weekly chart, both of them has this black candle with high volume. Also, it makes it slightly more tricky but doesn't mean it will see. You see, I find you some black candle here. Here also will see black candle big deal. Next few candle come down, stabilize, lower and lower volume. Okay, lower and lower volume. Marcy key also go up, correct or not? So this is just giving us a chance to buy. Now I hope by now you will be able to appreciate these three candle. Can you see lower and lower volume? This is what we like. Very beautiful. I also quit up mark. Never go and see this stock at that time. February. Shit. Miss this PropNex. Okay, so that is for PropNex. Right. Next stock, Broadway. Okay, Broadway weekly chart. Broadway, you can see there is a black candle, selling candle. So at best, such a high volume black candle, we want to see consolidating. Usually, if I see stopping volume, I will be more confident. Otherwise, it can anytime drop. So that is the risk in this Broadway. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Do you see BIC? 好似係有BIC, right? Broadway, you can see the high volume white candle. See? High volume white candle, pulling back low volume. But at the back of your mind, you must remember, weekly chart is black candle last week. So, can it reverses course and go up suddenly? Wow, I have my doubts. So, which means you watch out for Broadway, may suddenly become one long black candle come down. I saw it happen a lot of time already. So Broadway, I will be more reserved. I will be more conservative because of the weekly chart. Okay, now earnings wise, you can see it is getting better and better. Okay, first TTM Q4 2020, it broke into profit. Or before that, it was losing money. This is supplying to the semiconductor industry, Broadway, if I'm not wrong. Right? So this one, I won't go into the pips because I'm not interested. Just now, the one I'm interested. So I go one time and show you how to use the pips. Okay, now Del Monte, food processing. This one jump this one. Can you see BIC now? Can you see BIC now? Eden is Hutton agent so meh? 唔可能啦 Kenny. 咁你少數係咪$50 ？OK， 那为了给你最好的 information 来 Eden PropNex。OK， not this Eden。Okay. We go to the Eden Facebook. We go to the Eden Facebook page. Sorry, we go to the PropNex Facebook page. Just now I saw on my feed. Okay. PropNex. Wait, let me search for PropNex. Okay. Because this information is important. Okay, this information is important so that we know whether the earnings can make it or not. 刚才我有看到的嘞。I want to find for you. You wait for me. 难道我真的看错？难道真的是 Huttons？ 诶， 真的没有啊？哎呦，不好意思嘞，大家。哎，I 不死心啊，我明明知道有的嘞。等一下啊。OK，I die want to find it 啊。啊，那信调啊，broadband disruption。Okay, just let me scroll through and find for you the PropNex one 啊。I saw 嘞，just now Eden 嘞，明明看到的嘞。是这个，这个不是 ，not this one，not this one。诶 ，how many PropNex are there？找不到了。OK，再给我几秒钟，再给我几秒钟。找不到不死心诶，做人就是要有这样子的坚持嘛，对不对？哎，赌博是犯法的嘞，不可以，cannot bet $50。Happens 咩 ？I saw PropNex 咧，哇，叫大笑，多 PropNex 啊！PropNex Eden。诶，真的没有嘞，奇怪，哎呦，好彩给我找到哦！来，看到了没有？Our PropNex sales assistant who has assisted our clients to collectively secure the 20 freehold unit。是不是这个？是不是这个 ？Is it this one？ OK 啦 ，maybe split comms 啦。係啦，you all got 啦，哦，OK，so PropNex 啊，PropNex 啊，哎呦，吓死我 ！Just now he make advertisement 啊，no wonder never see。OK，来 coming back to our stock market, their Monte，so PropNex issue solve 啊，PropNex 嘛，here put PropNex 咧，PropNex 嘛。PropNex salesperson，哇，this one 啊，画到笑嘞，2% of the 200 million 啊，this is 200 million 啊。怎样讲都有 PropNex 啦，是吗？不管啦，先 put PropNex 嘞 ，cannot be PropNex anyhow put 嘛 ，correct not？OK，so 就白啦，算了啦啊，好不好？算了啊，so we saw that PropNex 啊 here 啊，OK，so if you are interested, tomorrow we go and ask PropNex 啊，ask your agent friend 啊，PropNex，OK，so PropNex story finish. Okay, Eden, the project story finish. So let's go back. Maybe it's co-broke lah. Maybe it's co-broke. Okay, right. We come back to the ESG master now. Del Monte, you can also see the what do you call that? The BIC. Okay, but the thing is again, you don't want to know BIC only here. Okay, so you want to see here. Okay, before it goes up, you must be able to identify that there is BIC in Del Monte. Okay, there's BIC in Del Monte. So after the volume comes back into the stock, Now you see the stock continue to fly higher and higher. Now, okay, there is another pullback right now. So, but it has gone into a 35% projected movement. Whatever happiness, goodness of the earnings trend would have already been priced in. Okay, so therefore, this BIC chart, right? When you see a very big base over here, is easier and higher probability than something that is so short term. Understand? So Del Monte, if you still have this stock, Del Monte, you still have this stock, this is still a BIC stock. Okay, still a BIC stock. But tomorrow can buy or not? More important is tomorrow can buy or not? I find that the risk is too high for me lah. The risk is too high for me. I prefer to see it doing this, okay, with BIC. Then it make a better buy. Okay, very understand? Although there's a price pullback of low volume, but you must be able to think logically that it has run 35% already. Why don't you look for another BIC chart that is showing you a more obvious sign? Okay, more obvious sign. Hey, you're still at the project? What? Sandra? Yeah. Sold by Hutton's together with Savills. Hey, then this one, how you explain this one? That means Angela 讲骗话。Oh, okay we see this already, right? 不要再争谁对谁错啦，不重要的啦，好不好？我们 focus back on the stock market lah, okay? Rai and Kenny here. Angela say one not I say one Angela say 20 freehold units added. Are we talking about same Eden? Same Eden I think there's only one Eden over here at this more record area. Okay, so Angela say wrongly Later I ask her lah. Okay, so let's proceed Let's proceed. Okay. So Del Monte, everybody understand the risk? For 42W 是什么？ China staff， 哇，你也是很厉害哦，用这样子的方法来 attract 我的 attention。Okay, so Del Monte, everybody understand? If you understand, give me a like. Give me a like, so that I know you understand and we can proceed to the next stock. Okay, so let's go to the next stock, Fraser L and C. Okay, Fraser L and C. This is a REITs. It's a bloody good REITs. Okay, a bloody good REITs. But you want to buy when the earnings is higher. Okay, sorry, the dividend yield is higher. Okay, dividend yield is higher. So this is for long-term dividend income portfolio, not for trading. So therefore, at this price, right, it's already too high. So the best time to buy Fraser is when it has a big pullback. That is the best time. Now, whenever it has a pullback so deep, right, it is usually not because of the business fundamental. It is usually because of external factor. Like in 2020, it is because of COVID-19, correct or not? Then September to October suddenly dropped. Okay, because there was a sell-off in the REITs. So these are the better time to buy them. So right now you can see it is not doing anything, going sideways, and the dividend yield is not fantastic. So therefore, I'm not buying these REITs yet. Okay, I will wait for the REITs to have a correction, then accumulate more. Also, that is my strategy for REITs. So let's go to Franken Semiconductor. Now, Franken, just now when I talk about AEM, I have already mentioned about this before. So you can see this Franken, it is going higher and stuck at this 180. This 180 price, ngam is the analyst target. Okay, one of the analysts upgraded Franken price target to 180. I stand to be corrected because I cannot remember which house is it. I vividly remember 180. So this is the level is stuck there. And you can see the transaction volume is getting lower and lower and lower. Okay, as it starts to trade sideways. So therefore, if want to buy Franken, you should buy when it's pulling back. These are the area to target. So right now it is already high. Okay, yes, the software pick it up that it is pulling back on low volume, but it is not a very good risk reward trade. Okay, the most you can do is to highlight, shortlist it. Okay, and wait for the time to buy it. Also, right now it is not at the optimum level. Okay, it's not at the optimum, and it's very far. It's very far. Now you may ask, "Hey, what? 什么都贵，连怎样买 right? How to buy?" So you will be surprised. Okay, like for example, this pullback, it has got nothing to do with Franken. You know, this correction from 160 to 130. This is because Nasdaq was very weak over at US. Nasdaq was very weak, so all the tech stocks in the whole world all pull back. TSM AMD AMAC, everybody pull back. So that is the time for you to pay attention to the Franken if you're interested to buy it. Similarly for Franken right now, there will be a reason why it will pull back. So right now we don't know yet. Nasdaq is still very strong. You hang on now. Let me take a look at what is Nasdaq doing now. Just now the pre-market is very, very strong for Nasdaq. I saw 0.5% up. And the Europe market is green. Wow, now it's 0.7% up, Nasdaq. So therefore, technology stock, right, may still have some legs, but it's funny why it cannot break this 180 level. Okay, so we just have to be patient and wait for more clues. Also, that's Franken, not a good idea for tomorrow, but observe for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and maybe have to stretch until next week. You take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart, you can see these two candle high volume and it trades sideways with lower volume. So we need more of such candle appearing on the weekly chart. Then Franken will be very delicious. Then it will be very delicious. Okay, and the other obvious pattern that you can do is if you can continue to trade sideways. Okay, if you continue to trade sideways, then it will be doing what in the indicators world, right? They call the Bollinger Band squeeze. Bollinger Band, where are you? There you go. So as you can see, the band start to pull back in. As you trade sideways, these two bands will start to pull back in. It will do what we call the Bollinger Band squeeze. I see, has Franken done it before? No. There. Here. All like that. Bollinger Band squeeze. So you watch out for this. If it continue to squeeze, okay, if it continue to squeeze, then it may be doing a Bollinger Band squeeze and then the breakup will happen. Now, during this Bollinger Band squeeze, it is very interesting for you to look out for BIC. Okay, if you can see BIC when the stock is trading sideways, this stock has got higher chance to go up than down. Furthermore, Franken's earnings is very good. Okay, Franken's earning is very good. Okay, fit what we want to look for in a stock. Okay, so that's for Franken. And the next one is Grand Venture. What all these are crazy horse that went up recently. Now, Grand Venture before today, this is today. So before today, what is it doing? Okay, before today, can you see BIC now? If you can see BIC, comment BIC. If you can see BIC in Grand Venture, comment BIC. Yeah, okay, so it's BIC. So therefore, if you manage to spot venture, I think Grand Venture last week we did talk about the stock. 今天几号？8号减7 6月1号 6月1号 1st of June we should be able to see Grand Venture BIC, and then you patiently wait for today in order to buy. This is the entry day. Okay, now this stock we have covered in last night's meeting as well. Grand Venture earnings wise definitely passed, therefore it got 3 star. Okay, if you switch to the weekly chart, also pass. You see, last week candle is black, but look at the volume. It's much lower than when it's going up. So therefore, it is still BIC on the weekly chart and today, okay, Monday and Tuesday, Tuesday, last week, which means grand venture by Friday is either going to give you happiness for those of you who has, or it's going to give you a shooting star. Then if it gives you a shooting star, it is then bearish. Okay, then it is bearish. Okay, so this is a grand venture. Now, can you still buy tomorrow? Now, the favorite question is, tomorrow can buy or not? Tomorrow need to sell or not? So once again, I mentioned, if you have not got grand venture today, tomorrow, I cannot say can or cannot buy, but more importantly is you must recognize why today you never buy, because BIC you didn't recognize it, so now you know. Okay, grand venture. OCBC Bank, okay, same. OCBC Bank also at the high. You don't see BIC lah. Definitely you don't see BIC lah. Or bank stock, very seldom you see BIC. Okay, bank stock you seldom see BIC. Hong Leong Asia. Okay, later we talk about Hong Leong. Is it here? Hong Leong Asia? No. Hong Leong Asia is yesterday signal. Today already went up over here. The live alerts. Hong Leong Asia. There. Beautiful chart. Okay. Later we talk about Hong Leong Asia. We complete the signal over here first. Samudera Shipping. Wow, Samudera already go up. Now again, guys, you see, this one already go up. Okay, so before it go up is very important. Before it go up, you use your eyes to go and see. Can you see the BIC? Okay, if you can see BIC, comment BIC. Ting Yi, 为什么银行股看不到 BIC? It's because the volume of the bank stock is always very consistent. There is no high and low, very distinct high and low. Okay, so therefore bank stock hardly can see BIC. So you can see Samudera Shipping got BIC. That's why it went up. Now this brings to mind its brother. Okay, its brother. The brother called what? You click on this link, right? You can see the brother. The brother is called Costco Corp. Wow. Costco Corp, BIC leh. This is the time where it went up. Okay, then after that it keep dropping. Just now I was warning you about AEM, right? Similarly, you see, it goes up, high volume. Then after that, it trades downwards, right? You can see that it continues to trade downward, lower and lower and lower without any BIC. Buyer never stepped back into the stock. Can you see? So therefore, we do not know when will Costco bloody wake up. Okay, we do not know when will this Costco bloody wake up. We can only continue to wait for the first buyer candle to come in, the long white to come in. Then from that day on, we start to track and look for an entry. So right now, Costco 是处于等的状态，等的状态。Okay, Samudera already moved. I think sooner or later lah, this Costco. Now the rest is one star. One star 是最好是不要动它one star. Like 这种 REITs and trust, right? Okay, it's a different strategy by itself. That one is for dividend income, so we skip. PropNex is here tonight. 杨之江. Okay, Yang Zhejiang, as it starts to trade sideways, this is the high. Then it starts to trade sideways from here, right? You see whether can you see BIC or not. This is BIC at the high historical high. So therefore, is it historical high? Yes, historical high. So therefore, it is very, very nervous. Okay, it may come down lower to test 140. So therefore, do not be too in a hurry to jump. Just be patient and wait for BIC chart, which you see here. Okay, BIC. Can you see the BIC? All right, and for Yang Zhejiang, I think one thing that struck out from Yang Zhejiang chart is when you look at this view, immediately these three long white candle is very obvious to you. So this in itself is telling you that the buyers are in control during this sideways consolidation. Okay, it may still float lower, okay, and lower with lower volume, but it will come back with a white candle suddenly. So therefore, for this stock, right, I think it is easy. Okay, it is smarter to buy when it is low. Then therefore, for members, right, you may want to deploy the smarter way to buy low for yang zijiang. Okay, smarter way to buy low for yang zijiang. All right, so don't go and use the breakout strategy for yang zijiang, because I see here fail, here fail, here fail, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, it is consolidating after this marvelous run of 50%. Okay, this is where we bought about 90 below $1, 90 over cents. Okay, now it is up by more than 50%. So it need to digest. It need to digest. So we just be patient and wait for it. Okay, so that is for Yang Zijiang, and the rest not interesting. Also, for tonight's list, it seems like the market is already up, so there isn't a lot of lobang for tonight. Oh, tonight got no lobang. Unlike last week we got quite a few of penny stock, Sino, Star lah, Grand Venture lah. Okay, now next one I want to talk to you about Zhao Hai Hong Leong Asia lah. Okay, what you are looking over here is called the live alerts. These results is end of day. That means the market already closed on the 8th of June, which is tonight, 5 p.m. Then the system will go and generate the buy signal. These are all the buy signal. But the live alerts is 8th of June. During market hours, the system triggered the strategy for real-time alerts. Okay, real-time alerts. Like for example, 10:19 a.m. today, 8th of June, Hong Leong Asia triggered the buy signal at 10:19 a.m. 看到吗? 10:19 a.m. So it alert you to the stock. But this is today. If you know how to read candles, okay, if you know how to look for BIC, this is the best to buy. Buy before today it go up. So today it go up, you're already sitting in profit. Okay, 要不要学? Do you want to know why you can buy here? Do you want to learn how you can get to know to buy here, guys? If you want, you comment HLA, comment HLA. If you want to learn how to buy here, where my cursor is. HLA. Sam, Richard, Suswandi, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, great. Okay, I see there are interest in wanting to know how to buy this BIC. HLA. Okay, like HLA. Dun, 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 dun. Now, this is my daily stock chat room with my members, 7th of June, which is yesterday. 7th of June is yesterday. So this chat room is open from 9 to 5. During market hours, we come in TCSS. So we down there talk about market, we talk about sharing of news. Okay, so I scroll down to see the HLA. There you go. HLA is valid VT. So this is the chart to show the member that HLA already, Hong Leong Asia already, 3:10 p.m. Yesterday afternoon was the best time to buy Hong Leong Asia. Okay, so this is the alert to all the members that, take a look at this Hong Leong Asia, because we discussed about this stock in our Traders Club. So it is triggered our strategy called VT. So I broadcast to the member and discuss over here. So I show the member why. The learning is very important, because as the volume comes into the stock, we saw the white candle, what we wanted. Okay, it's just like you are playing blackjack. Okay, you have got 16 points. Dealer deal you 5 points. Wholesale 21 points. Okay, so this is the best time to buy. And how do you know? Okay, if you have access to this Facebook group, this daily chat, we have got a lot of lobang inside. Okay, DBS, after the market closed yesterday, DBS initiate a buy with a target price of 114. Can you see? 114. Also, this is all the information shared inside our private group. So that was the best time to buy this Hong Leong Asia. Okay. Now, how do I know Hong Leong Asia has a signal to buy? Okay, because you see this orange line. This orange line, after I plot it on this stock, okay, this orange line, I will receive a Telegram alert. See, this is Monday, Hong Leong Asia. Can you see? Hong Leong Asia testing key price level on 7th of June, Monday. That is how I know Hong Leong Asia has triggered my buy price. Okay, my buy price. So then I will cross-check the trading volume. If trading volume is what I deem as high volume, then that is the best time to buy. So by setting this alert line, okay, this alert line, okay, horizontal line alert setting, okay, it will send an Telegram alert to my mobile phone, and that is how I get alerted to this Hong Leong Asia, and then go to this Facebook and discuss with my fellow member. Okay, so this is the whole story of Hong Leong Asia. Okay, now for example, okay, like Cam, you give me one stock now. Just now I saw someone ask me SIA, is it? Okay, Cam, you give me one stock, guys. Let me show you how to use this alert line. Adrian Tan, HLA is Hong Leong Asia. Wilma. Okay, all right. For example, Wilma. Okay, Wilma, you can see there's a very distinct downtrend. Can you see there's a very distinct downtrend? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my arrow. So if you use this alert line, you draw a trend line, downtrend alert line, you connect. Okay, now this trend line alert, right, it will send a notification to your mobile phone. So I'm going to set an expiration date. I set on the 9th of July. I click apply. Okay, and I'm going to adjust this upwards a bit. Okay, I'm going to adjust this upwards a bit. Okay, so tomorrow if Wilma break above this downtrend line, there could be a change in the direction of the stock. Okay, there could be a change in direction of the stock. So another price of interest for Wilma, if I want to catch Wilma, right, I will set the horizontal line alert at this high. Okay, because you can see very clearly, okay, you can see very clearly Wilma, right, it is doing this sideways trading in this range from 487 to 472. Okay, so if tomorrow or Thursday it trades a white candle and break the downtrend line as well as the horizontal resistance line, I will receive an alert to my software as well as my Telegram. Okay, as well as my Telegram. Then I will be focused on Wilma and looking at the volume and decide whether to buy or not. Such a feature, right, will help you to monitor your stock, because maybe you only got one computer screen at home, so use it for work. Then you have to flip between the watch list and your work email, from time to time, and in fact you may be afraid to lose out on the notification on the stock. So therefore, by setting all these alerts, you will receive the notification, and therefore you will be less likely to miss the stock. You understand? So this feature can help you a lot. Understand, guys? If you understand, comment yes. Comment yes. Okay, if you understand, comment yes. Okay, very good, very good. So you set your own alert on the stock that you want to monitor. You see, my list of stock. Okay, just now I set 2 Wilma, right? So the rest you can see 7th of June yesterday, I went through my list and I start to update all my stocks that I'm tracking. Like for KL, I got Genting M lah, LHN lah, Franken lah, Singapore, Singtel lah, iFast lah. So these are all the technical level that I'm monitoring. So long I receive an alert, I open a chart and check. Then it will be easier. Okay, then it will be easier. Why there is an alert in Sinostar? Oh, because Sinostar break a level. Then it break the level. Okay. So this was the level where I marked that I want to buy. That time I want to buy. So after that, it starts to break the level, it triggered me. Okay, so when it has an alert, you check the volume. Can you still hang on to the stock, or do you want to sell? Or do you want to buy more? So this kind of alert can help you. Okay. So I hope I answer your question real time. Right, so for tonight, based on the results that we're going through, there is no good risk reward trade except APAC Realty and also this PropNex. So two. And this got two stock lah. PropNex and APAC Realty looks the most promising. The only thing I ham about the two stock is, okay, let me just open up the two stock and do a summary for you. Okay, the only thing I don't like about the two stock, okay, the two stock is the weekly chart. It's the weekly chart. Okay, let me show you the weekly chart again. Okay, the weekly chart is not of very bullish. There is a selling appearing last week. So this week candle, I am taking it with a pinch of salt. Okay, it may not be the best risk reward trade. Okay, but let's see what the market unfolds. Usually, if you ask me, my experience is usually it will fail another time at the highest, like 169, 168. It will fail another time. Okay, to catch those too optimistic retail investor one more time. Well, and also when I see the weekly candle, okay, when I see the weekly candle is weak, I expect the price to come down. So unless the price do a stopping volume, then it may be better time to pick up the stock. Okay, so all in all, this week 可能用隔岸观火会比较安全。Understand, right? Mandarin 隔岸观火会比较安全 ，OK， 抓紧机会啦，隔岸观火。Right, so that is the summary for tonight's session. Okay, you can see not a lot of stock with very good risk reward. A lot of stock already jalan already. So right now we just have to wait for the next wave. Over the next few days, hopefully the market pull back a bit, stabilize, and that could be the next wave of signals. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let me just show you last week last week, then you'll be able to appreciate last week. You will see those stocks that we talk about, right, happening on the stock chart, like Grand Venture. Just now 我一直讲，可能你们已经忘记了，是吗？Like last week we got Innotech. Okay, Innotech will key. You see, last week I was okay, sorry. I need to switch to my strategy. Okay, I use this one strategy so that it's easier to pick up the stocks. Like that, easier to see. Sorry, need to sort by the rank. Like that, easier to see. Okay, last week we got a few stocks from this list. Like Monte lah. Well, this week also got Del Monte because it's pulling back on low volume, so the software trigger the strategy. Okay, and let me see what else last week we talked about. Definitely not Union Gas. Union Gas I prefer to buy when it's quiet. Or Food Empire is pulled back so still waiting. 好了，没有了。So these 2 weeks, because the market has already went up, we need to wait for it to dip down. Dip down, then stabilize, then maybe the next wave of signal will come. Okay, so Fortress Mineral. Oh wow, you all saw Fortress Mineral. Fortress Mineral, like I said last week, right, have to be careful because the Bursa steel stocks already stopped moving. Okay, now this is the one I warned you about. You see this high volume black candle, the price can come down. So you need to wait for the next long white like this. Okay, next long white like this before it is safe to look at Fortress Mineral again. It can continue to pull back. I already locked in the profit for Fortress and waiting for the next chance. But the steel prices, China don't like it too high, so that could be the resistance. Okay, so that is the summary for tonight. Let me show you my slide now. Now, those of you who see my slide many times, you know what's going to happen, right? Okay, 10点17分了. It's time to show you my slide. So as a summary, okay, whenever you look for what to buy, okay, now any investor, trader, when you go to the stock market, you will ask 3 questions. What to buy, and when to sell. Today, we talk a lot about what to buy. Okay, we never talk about when to buy and when to sell. So what to buy? Again, let me remind you, don't buy. Okay, I cannot say don't buy lah. But for me, what works for me, what makes it successful for me is I pay attention to profitable businesses, profitable companies. They are more forgiving and the chart will go up. I explained the logic to you already, ma. Just now, a lot of you say you understand. So let me just be chonghe again. Just re-emphasize to you. If the company continue to make money quarter after quarter, earnings is growing, the share price has to go up as the company valuation will be increased. This is very simple and logical, but a lot of people doesn't remember this and always fall in love with those speculative stock. Okay, so first step, okay, when you want to look for a stock to buy, you look for profitable companies, and then you pay attention to the industry theme. Is the industry at play? Like for example, Singapore telco. You want to buy Singtel, you want to buy StarHub. They're not moving. Whoa. You want to buy property developer, city development, capital land, but they're not moving. Whoa. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, industry theme is also important. Now we proceed to when to buy. Okay, the when to buy. Today I show you how to look at BIC chart. But exactly what price to buy is not covered today. It's covered in my training program. So you must learn. Then you can combine what you learn today, and it will be more efficient for you. Okay, so the when to buy, at least you must know that the chart is showing BIC. If a chart doesn't show you BIC, doesn't mean that the price cannot go up. It's just that you don't have that edge, okay, that knowing that, wow, this stock should be going up. Then when you buy, right, you buy with a lot of probability, higher probability. Okay, so when it comes to when to buy, 2 ways. Either you buy the volume breakout or you buy the low when it is very quiet. So identify BIC first is the first step. Okay, so today you learn until BIC. So the other 2, the exact when to buy, learn from the program. Okay, and when to sell, similarly, learn from the program. Okay, I look for weakness in the earnings. I look for weakness in the charts. Okay, otherwise I try to write my profit. Now, don't get me wrong, although we have a technical software here, it doesn't mean you trade in and out every single day. Bola, you want to make big money, not like that one. Is to write trend. Okay, you write a stock that has like iFast from $2 and now $8, 4 times. Oh, so on the way you add. So that is how you make big money. Okay, if there is no weakness in earnings, no weakness in the chart, why sell? Just hang on, build a profitable portfolio. Okay, so that is how we do it, when to sell. So I hope these 3 questions and the answer can help you in your pursuit of financial independence in the stock market. Now, who is this guy behind the voice? Okay, my name is Yihua, Director of Charts Nexus. We build our own charting software and also a community of traders. So I'm a trader, private trader since 2004. Also, that is like 17 years ago. And along these 17 years, I have been invited to give talks. I've been invited to write articles and contribute market outlook to the mainstream media. Okay. And I also lead the Traders Club in this region, Southeast Asia. Now, before COVID hit the world, I was flying around giving talks. So because of COVID-19, now no traveling, everybody is now doing online. So am I. That is why we have this weekly webinar talking to you about the Singapore stock. So if today you are first time here to this webinar, okay, I hope you continue to come back to this Tuesday webinar as we unravel the gems in the Singapore stock market. Okay. Now, the Traders Club focus is we are always looking out for the next stock, what to buy, and we follow through with the trade life cycle. Now that means identifying a stock, what to buy, and then the when to buy, which strategy to use to buy, and also the when to sell. Now, don't get me wrong, right? This Traders Club focus is not a buy, sell, call service. Okay, if you're looking for a buy, sell, call service, this program is not for you. Okay, this Traders Club is not for you. This Traders Club are made up of members who are willing to put in the effort to learn and also to go and seek out the information and then bring it back to the Traders Club for discussion. This way, we can all, we got one pair of eyes, maybe I can cover only 8 stocks. But if there are so many of us inside the club, all looking at different industry, there will be more trading ideas, okay, using the same method. Okay, so therefore, if you're looking for a Traders Club that is very focused on finding the next stock, this is it. Now, if you are going through the first 3 stages of this 5-stage trader progression and unable to get out of it, losing a lot of time, losing a lot of money, okay, the only way to get out of it is to trade a working trading plan. That means a set of process and procedure where you approach the stock market like what I showed you earlier, find out what to buy, when to sell, governed by a set of rules. No tikam here, no tikam here, and also don't buy lousy company. So if you are stuck here and you want to save time, save money, adopt a trading plan, this trading program I designed is for you. Okay, I call it the SGX mentorship program. Okay, why mentorship program? Later you will know. So in this program, you will learn fundamental analysis as well as technical analysis. So fundamental analysis, we focus on how to identify profitable companies. Okay, and when a sector is in play, we spot the pattern and highlight to the community. Technical analysis, the BIC that you experience today, how to make use of multi-time frame and the strategy to buy. Okay, so that is a technical analysis. So by going through the training, you will pick up both sides of the spectrum of this analysis. And the third, okay, the third, like a stool, 椅子要有3只脚嘛，才会稳嘛 tripod 嘛. So for the third will be the mentorship. This is mentorship means that after you learn, right, I will be with you throughout your 1 year of the training. Okay, this is like on the job training. As you pick up the next stock, you ask me, I give you my comment, then you will learn. Oh, 原来你看错. Oh, 你看对了. So this is how I think the learning should be. So throughout the mentorship, okay, there will be learning broadcasts. Okay, when I spot any charts, any pattern that is covered in the training that you may miss, I will highlight, okay, in this broadcast. And also we have a weekly training webinar. So every Monday night, all the members will gather together on our private Facebook group. And that is where we go through all the stocks and see which is the more potential one for the club. Okay, and daily market commentary. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is, okay, sorry, this is the, okay, this is the broadcast. Okay, as you can see, we talk about Sinostar, then we have got Nano, we have got Sembawang Corp Industry. Okay, so this is the mentorship broadcast that we will receive. Okay, whenever there's a very beautiful chart to explain to you so you can enhance your learning. This is the daily commentary. So this is for yesterday. So every day I will have a, so every day I will have, like this is today, 8th of June. Every day I will open up one and then we will talk about the stock. Okay, and you can see all the comments, 135. We discussed lobang, we talk about the stock. Hey, is it bearish? Is it bullish? Okay, if there's any good opportunity, I will also discuss here. The main objective is to learn how to identify these opportunities. It is not a buy sell call, I must stress. You can see I'm not the only one talking inside, all the members chip in. Okay, it's like a trading room. Every single morning we will come into this place. All right, and then you have got these guides. Now under guides is where the training videos are kept. So this is like a training on demand, all recorded. So once you get access to this private page group, you come and look at all these videos to learn the different concepts so that you will be able to participate in the trading with us under the discussion. Okay, so I will highlight a few important videos to you, like 1.4 ESP Master Pro User Guide. How do you set your Telegram alert is covered right here, because this is a lot of people ask. And the volume trigger that I speak of, when you identify a BIC chart, you need to wait for the volume trigger. So this is to teach you how to identify. And then you have got position sizing by percentage allocation. This is very important for new trader because once you start, right, you need to have a way to compound your trading capital. If you always buy like 10 lot of anything, your account is not going to grow. So you need this formula, okay, to protect you when you are wrong and to compound your profit when you are right in your trades. Okay, so these are the few important videos that it will be helpful to you. And every Monday when I come live, okay, this is a discussion. Okay, it will be here, the Facebook live. Let me find for you. Okay. I think there. Webinar. You click on this webinar. This is yesterday, Monday night. Okay, Monday night. So this is where you can see the webinar participated by all the members coming in to learn every week. So in this webinar, right, what we'll be going through is the tool itself. How do you sort? How do you select the strategy? Okay, and then we will go through the chart and look for the best trade. Okay, the best trading idea. So if you are new, once you go into this webinar, like for example, you join tonight, right? You already missed yesterday, your next training is next Monday, but you can always play back last night's video so that you immediately, understand what we are doing. Okay, then the next week's webinar comes, right? You are more prepared. Okay, all the videos are kept here, so you can see every Monday. So all are here. Okay. So that is the private group page. And this is one of the good trade that we have done last year. PropNex, 2.6K, one good trading idea. That time the home sales was going up. Okay, very, very well, very, very good profit by PropNex. So therefore the earnings was very strong. And we spotted the BIC chart. We took the trade and exited with 2.6K profit for me. This is my trade. Okay, there are members who still continue to write the trade until today. So this is Sembawang Corp Industry, a trade idea that comes from the prospects of its earnings. Sembawang Corp Industry is still not making money yet. It hasn't reported the earnings yet, but because it chopped off its money losing Sembawang Corp Marine, or it chopped off as an independent entity. So Sembawang Corp Industrial should be reporting positive earnings going forward. So one good trading idea, 2.7K. Okay, now if PropNex and Sembawang Corp Industry 2.7K, 2.6K doesn't interest you, 6.4K Union Gas, you should be sitting up already, right? Or one good trade. Earnings is strong, we ride the trend, 6.4K. Okay. I got more behind, later you will see. So joining this program, you will receive access to this private page. Just now I did show you what's inside. So your learning will be continuous. You'll get access to the ESP Master Pro, which provide you two information, the chart and as well as the fundamentals to understand the earnings, the quality of the earnings. Okay, and the communicator learning broadcast, whenever I see a very beautiful chart, I will share with you so that you learn how to identify the opportunities. And the Telegram alerts, you set your levels. Okay, you browse through like 10, 20 charts and you found that, wow, you have about 6-7 charts that you are interested to trade. You draw the level. When the level is hit, you get notified, so you will never miss another trade. This is the latest feature that not a lot of charting software has. So this is where you will receive this if you join the program. So the whole mentorship program, okay, you can set your Telegram alerts. Okay, you receive learning broadcasts. Okay, you have access to a private Facebook group. You have the ESP Master Pro software to look for the next stock to buy. Okay, and then entry, exit, look for next stock, entry, exit, for that, rinse and repeat for one whole year. Okay, it's like on the job training. Remember, it is not like going to school, just learn the theory. This is practical. 实战演习, okay? Now, this one you should be more inspired, I hope. 11.3K from the semiconductor trade earlier this year, 2021 January, 11.3K. Matex, during the COVID-19 times, okay, COVID-19 times, Matex was one of the big winner, 27.7K, along with Riverstone and all that. Now, you can see the chart back in 8th of June. 哎，这么巧啊！一年前 8th of June 2020. This is the first time I covered Metex for the community. We spotted the BIC. Now you take a look at this chart. Now this is 6月8号 which is 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago. No, wow, anniversary. Okay, you see, can you see the BIC chart? If you see the BIC chart in Metex, give comments yes, comment yes. Let me know you're still there. Can you see the BIC chart in Metex back in 2020, 8th of June? Okay, same method, same method that I teach you, that I shared with you just now. You apply in 2020, you will still get the same results. Okay, you'll be able to buy profitable business, profitable company, and enjoy the boom in the price. Okay, to make the money, 27.7K simply by BIC chart. 厉害不厉害这招？真的是值得学哦。Okay, now next, this year another big winner, 13.4K from Fortress Minerals. Now last time when I first started trading 不要讲13千年250块 I remember $250 also very difficult to make. $500 is also very difficult to make because keep buying the wrong stock. Buy already up 1 day, down 3 days. So that was how my early years is. So if today what you're doing now, right, is what I'm doing 10 years ago, where you buy today, next 3 days come down, very difficult to make $500 per month. I was there once upon a time. Okay, so today I'm very confidently, I can tell you, once I look at the chart, I understand the business, you can make money from the stock. Okay, I'm not saying use technical only. I'm saying use technical, but you understand the company, you will be able to make profit easily. Okay, because you are buying good businesses. So that was the paradigm shift that I have. Okay, so Fortress Minerals, 13.4K. I hope if you're struggling, learning tonight, okay, can help you. So this is the result I show you already. So this is knowledge. Okay, with the knowledge, you will be able to identify the opportunities, and that is how you can make the profit. Okay, make the profit. So our pre-COVID seminar package 2788, that is the time when we have to fly around and then book hotel, book flights. Also, the cost is higher, therefore your investment is also higher, 278. But because of COVID-19, this 1 year mentorship program, we are all doing it online. As you can see, video on demand. You join anytime, right? Your training start immediately when you get access to the Facebook group. So you see how convenient it is. And because of that, we are able to save 50% for you. Okay, 50%. So your mentorship fee is only 1388. 1 year training. Okay, 1 year training for only 1388. So if you divide into 12 months, it is less than, let me see. If you divide into 12 months, 1388 divide into 12 months, it is only $115 per month. 115, less than $115 per month. Now, if today you are losing more than $115 per month, I think you should join me. At least we are looking together for the next stock that can make you thousands of dollars. Make sense or not? $115, 10x, $1,500, $1,150. This kind of opportunity. So you must know what you're investing in. Okay, again, you're investing about $115 that give you access to this mentorship program for 1 year, include all these services, the software, the private group access, the communicator, the Telegram alerts, to make $1,150 opportunities. All right, so this is the mentorship program. Now, for those of you who love to collect REITs for dividend, now I myself also have a CDB account with a portfolio of REITs that I am collecting dividends of, but I only focus on 8 REITs. So whenever it is, see, I don't want to diversify into 10, 20, 30 REITs. Then, those lousy REITs I don't want. So if you find a good one, from my experience of 10 over years, I realized if you find a good one, you keep buying, okay, you keep compounding. That is how you can make significant income from their dividends. Okay, so there will be one bonus chapter on REITs play, my strategy on REITs. I'm sharing inside the Facebook group. So once you become a member, look out for it, and you can join me in building a portfolio of REITs to collect dividends. Okay. Now, for those of you who has stayed on to this last slide, let's see how many of you. 95 plus 76, 160 of you who have stayed on to this last slide. Now, I'm giving you a very special online promotion price, which is $1,011, okay, for this 1 year program. Now, if you look anywhere else for a 1 year program, right, easily, let's talk about diploma, 10,000, talk about university degree, 30, 40, 50,000, okay, and after you complete those, you are still working for other people, earning that paycheck, right? So this investment program to learn how to invest mentorship program is only 1,011 for 365 days. So if I were to divide it by 12 months, it is only $84 per month, guys. $84 per month to look for opportunity that can 草草 make 1,000. Okay, that is 草草 can make 1,000. So I think it is a no-brainer. If today you are losing more than $84 per month, stop whatever you are doing. It's not working for you. Join me and learn, and together with the community, we will look for the winners together. Okay, so if you have any question, feel free to ask under the comments field. Okay, we will be able to address your question on the program. Okay, so let's go. Okay, while I wait for your question, let me continue with some frequently asked questions. Okay, like where is this mentorship program conducted? A lot of people have to ask this. Again, this is a video on demand training. So once you join, you get access to the Facebook group. You will have access to the videos that you can play and learn the concept. If you don't know, if you don't understand, come to the daily discussion and then check with me and the senior members. How do I know this mentorship program can help me? Okay, I have been doing this for the past 17 years, and I have helped a lot of members finally get their eureka moments. Okay, eureka moment. Oh, 原来 stock market 是这样子找股的. Also, I believe I can help you. This mentorship program is suitable for who? For people who want to learn this lifelong skill to grow their wealth over time. Okay, if you're looking for buy, sell, call, this program is not for you because you need to do your analysis and I will check your answer. So therefore, if you're looking for buy, sell, call, this program is not for you. And those people who like to discuss during the weekly webinar, we will look for stock. We look at the fundamental of stock, share information about the catalyst, why the stock can go up. Then we will decide collectively as a community, all right, so after tonight meeting, these are the few stocks to look out for the rest of the week. Let's go. So that is how we do the weekly webinar. But if I'm unable to attend the weekly webinar, the weekly webinar are all recorded. Okay, so therefore, if Monday night you cannot join for whatever reason, Tuesday it will be ready. You can view for the rest of the week or the rest of the month. Okay, so even if you go holiday, you come back from holiday, the previous week video is already inside the community, so you can always play back. Now, if you have successfully made the payment, what is next? After you make the payment, okay, you will receive a welcome email from us, and inside the welcome email, there will be instruction to get access to the software, your login, the Facebook group, and your communicator. So follow the instruction inside that email. Okay, so let's see. Do you still got question? Does this program trade on Bursa US stock besides SGX? Okay, Alex, we do have a program for Bursa only. Okay, Bursa and SGX only. So you can click on the link below. Over here, I'm showing you on the screen. You can see there's this Bursa program, there's the SGX program. We do not have for the US program. Okay, we don't have for the US program. So, 係啦，就係咁。Right? Any more questions, guys? We can still hang on for a few more minutes. 哎，是谁？这个是谁？放这个 surprise 的飞，这个是谁？ Okay, let me share with you some of the testimonial in the program. Okay, there you go. So these are some of the testimonial programs. So I'm going to randomly read to you. Maybe Vincent. Yihua's way of coaching is one of its kind, clear and concise with great humor, makes the learning process interesting and easy to absorb. And then Francis Chong, learning while making money with Chinese is the greatest takeaway in 2020 for me. One can invest with confidence in SGX with guidance and knowledge imparted by 易华啦 ，Master 师傅都太高的帽子了，我们叫易华就好了。志豪 say only regret is that I should have joined earlier and that will boost my winning percentage higher. Enjoy Yihua's way of explaining as it is very funny and easy to catch your attention. Okay, Teh Xiu Hian, I am totally new in stock market and after following him with a simple and straightforward method, I have started to gain some profit. This member should be buying wrong stock. So after joining the program, start to buy the right one. Huh? Okay, Roy Liu, Yihua has been in trading area for many years, and his experience really shines in this course. So this is how I have helped all the members. It's all inside our link. Okay, so once you click that link, right, you'll be able to come here and read all the fellow members' review. Okay, I understand. Whenever you buy anything, you want to read review. So therefore, we have put all our members' review right here. You can click here for more review. Okay, then it will bring you to the page where we collected all this. You can see it is from them. Okay, it's their Facebook account. Do you trade Hong Kong stock? No. Strictly speaking, no. But I do have Xiaomi lah, or sometimes Tencent when the time is good for the tax share. But generally, I don't touch Hong Kong stock. The app can see US too. Oh yes, the app you can also trade US if you want to trade US. Okay, same strategy, right? Price pullback, you want to trade US, Masi U. Okay, like Nasdaq. Okay, now Nasdaq, there you go. Okay, so you can also screen for your Nasdaq stocks to trade. Thank you, DT. Like a comment. Okay, like any more questions with regards to the program? Okay, if want to trade Bursa and SGX, so I sign up for both. Hi, Alex. Now, Alex, I would suggest you sign up for one first. Okay, sign up for one first. So if you want to trade, if you trade more of Bursa than SGX, you sign up for Bursa first. Test it out for 3 months, 6 months. If you can do it, then you probably can apply the same method in SGX and can still do it. So you don't have to sign up for both immediately. Okay, you try by yourself first. Okay, sign one and try by yourself first. Wow, Mark also say join earlier. 係啦，相見恨晚是嗎？相見恨晚啊？不會啦，來日方長 we still got 1 year. Oh, still got 1 year can make a lot of money. Don't worry. Now is June so July, I expect June, July should still trend higher lah, until August earnings. How to sign up, Roger Roy? There the link is here the link is here. Can you see my screen? The link is here. This is SGX, this is Bursa link. Okay. Or admin, can you please send Roger the link? YouTube, no question on YouTube. YouTube, no question on YouTube. Okay, so I have also got wow, what happened here? Okay, I also have our WhatsApp number and also the email address. Okay, it's also on the link. So once you go to the link, right? Okay, this is the link. Okay, once you go to the link, then you can read the information more for peace of mind. And you can WhatsApp us, Facebook us, or email us if you got any more questions with regards to the mentorship program. Okay, so I don't want to hard sell lah. So therefore, I want you to know what you're signing up for. Take this chance, really find out more about the program, whether is it suitable for you. Okay, if you want to ask questions, just text us. My admin will answer your question. These are some of the articles I have published along the years. Okay, and then the other thing I want you to read is the members' testimonial. This one is the best. Okay, it's just like when you buy anything, right, in Singapore, Carousel lah, Lazada lah, you read the review ma. This one also got review for you. Put it nicely for you to read. Okay, so with that, I think I provide you enough information. Hopefully, I can help you in your journey in this stock investment. So with that, I will end tonight's session. Thank you very much for attending, guys, and for the members, I see you tomorrow in our chat room. And tomorrow night is the Bursa. So those of you who are interested in trading Bursa, you can feel free to join me. Okay, so with that, I will end tonight's session. Thank you very much. See you. Take care and bye.